want to share something with you guys. I'm doing something a little riskier than normal on a deal because there's such a great opportunity with it. I got a deal that the guy's finally ready to do something and selling, and actually, because he's very motivated, he has a very limited timeline. I'll give you the logistics of the deal real quick. Lead came in about a year and a half ago. Followed up with him for every since then for every few months, and he finally said, "Hey, I'm ready to sell." When I reached out to him maybe last week, I stumbled upon the property on the tax deed auction for Duval County, and I saw the address and it looked familiar to me. And sure enough, I looked in my CRM and it's his property. And I called him right away. I said, "Hey, I don't know if you realize, but well, here's how I started the conversation." I said, "Hey, how's your wife doing? Hope you're doing well." I remember she was going to the hospital a lot. Always start with that rapport building intro, right? Because if you remember their personal things that are motivating them for whatever reason, that's going to build so much more trust. The guy he's been so trusting of me now that I remember everything that we talked about. Make notes in my CRM, and so I can reference those later on. But anyways, going back to the deal, I followed up with him and found it on the tax deed auction, and he said, "Yes, I'm ready to sell ASAP." Because he knows he's got a limited timeline. So the story is, this property was set to go to tax deed auction next week, and on Wednesday actually. Today's Friday, so we don't have much time. So I got the numbers on the deal, got the comps pulled. I walked it, got the renovation, got the pictures, and shared it with a couple of my partners, guys I partner with on to do flips, very seasoned investors, and I ran it by them, and I told them that we have some substantial IRS liens, like in the six figures, right? Very, very large liens that are attached to the seller. Whether or not they're going to attach to the property, not really sure about that yet. They probably will, but once we pull full title by the attorney, we'll know more of the story on the property and if it's a deal. So I brought it to the investor, the partner, and had him look at it, and he said, "I've dealt with these IRS liens before. A lot of times we can get them negotiated pretty far down, like almost next to nothing. So we're talking right now over $100,000 in IRS liens that possibly attach to the property. So with that compounded interest, it's a deal killer." But after I talked with him about it, he said, "It's going to be worth the risk, but we need to buy ourselves some time. We need to stop the tax deed auction, so the only way we can do that is to pay the back taxes off. So how are we going to protect our money that we're paying towards the back taxes, even though we don't have a contract on the property yet?" Well, the seller agreed to put a mortgage against the property. So we had him execute a mortgage. It's being recorded now, and it will attach to the property if he sells to somebody else, or property goes to auction. The risk with that is we're not in first lien position. The IRS tax liens would be if they're attached to the property, which I believe they are. But the reason I reached to see us, what am I trying to say? A very seasoned investor is because he's done this before. He's done it multiple times where he's negotiated the IRS liens down. And he believed it was worth the risk because of how much equity we could have in the property even after we fix it up. There's a huge potential profit. Anybody that's in Jacksonville, my fellow investors, it's in Riverside, that some of those properties can be worth quite a bit of money, especially if you get a really good deal on it. So that's what I'm doing today. I'm at the tax collector's office. I'm sitting outside, got a cashier's check in hand, about to pay the taxes off on the property. And I've got a mortgage note in my company attached to the property. But, guys, sometimes we're going to come across deals and we're not really quite sure how to navigate the logistics of making it work. And that's when it's important to have good relationships with people that you've done deals with before, people who know what they're doing. They have a lot more experience than you do. And so we're moving forward with it. I'll keep you guys updated on what comes of this deal, and I'll share the details of it. And I'm sure my partner will want to do some kind of video, how we partner on other deals together. But guys, it's all about adding value. It's about It's the reason sellers reach out to us, right? This is a business of servitude, problem solving, adding value, right? Us getting compensated is just a byproduct of that. So I think it's so important to share this with others, document the process, show sellers when you're in the mix of it, and even when you're stumbling into new territory, document the process so they can see that you're really going to work hard, you're going to go the extra mile. Like, this guy never thought in his right mind that he would actually get any cash out of this sale. He was expecting just to have the IRS liens removed from his personal record and walk away, and that's it. He wouldn't get anything, you know? And I was like, you know, I'm not okay with that. I'd like you to get something. And sure enough, reached out to my partner. He said, yeah, I think we can get these down. I mean, it's worth the risk to pay $6,000 in taxes. It's nothing to us because our deals are bigger than that. And so we're doing it. And he's just ecstatic, and he might get a lot more money than he ever even imagined. So, you know, guys, that's my passion in this business, is helping people out of a situation. The guy's got financial hardship. His wife's in the hospital. He doesn't even know she's got cancer, but she's in the hospital all the time. Every time I talk to him, she's there. So it's all about being that blessing for them, you know. Be there for them. Provide a good service to them. Show them that you can help, and then bring more to the table than you even promised. Under promise and over achieve, right? That's the saying. I hope this inspires you guys. I'm going to keep you guys updated on this deal. I'm excited to share the details of this if we can get this to work, and we can negotiate the liens down with the IRS. We're using a CPA who's very seasoned in doing that, and I'm excited to document this journey with you guys. This is kind of new territory for me in real estate investing. I've been doing it for 3 years now, wholesale, flip, landlord, real estate listings, but I've never done this before. So this is why I reached out to somebody for help. But Henry with Henry Buys Homes, I'm signing off. I'll talk to you guys soon. Keep you guys updated. Thanks for watching, guys.